In the last video, I showed you how to read the chart. Today, we go deeper. I'll show you how to analyze the chart using multiple time frames with real examples. Let's get into it. The first thing you do is to identify the trend direction on the higher time frame. That will be H4 time frame. You want to mark up your market structure first. You want to identify the trend direction. This is a bullish uptrend because the price is creating higher high, higher low, and higher high. So this is a bullish uptrend. And in a bullish uptrend, we want to look for buy positions only. So what do we do here? We want to wait for price to make a pullback, then we get prepared to enter. So after identifying the trend direction on the H4 time frame, you mark up your key support level, because in the uptrend we only want to look for buy setups. So we want to mark up our key support levels. So this is a strong key support level, guys. Yeah. Why is this a strong key support level? Because price reacted at this price point multiple times. This is 1, 2. So this is a strong key support level. So we want to wait for price to make a pullback, to come back to retest our key support level, then we enter. So here we go down to H1 time frame. Yeah, and when we scale down to the H1 time frame, this is really a strong key support level, because let me zoom out. Yeah, because price reacted at this price point multiple times, guys. As you can see here, price reacted at this price point multiple times. 1, 2. Yeah, this is really a strong key support level. So we want to wait for price to make a pullback to retest our key support level. Yes. Yeah, now let us wait for price to come back at our key support level. Now the price has reached our key support level. When the price reaches your key support level, you want to scale down to 15 minutes time frame to get prepared to enter for a buy position. Let us go to the 15 minutes time frame, which is lower time frame. Yeah, and we don't just enter immediately. We want to wait for price to give us confirmation. Now let us wait for price. We don't enter because we don't have any confirmation to enter. When you see price creating these small candlesticks, you don't enter. You want to wait for price to give you a strong momentum, a very strong candlestick. That tells us that price is now going back up. Now, this is the confirmation. This is the confirmation, because this is the bullish engulfing candlestick. That tells us that price is now going back up. So here you enter for a buy, you press your stop loss below your key support level, and you take profit at the next key level, because here we have a key resistance level on the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, this is really insane. You are risking $100 to make $400, $10 to make $40. Yeah, and you want to wait for price to hit our TP. Let us wait. Let us wait for price to hit our TP. As boom. That is it, guys. So guys, this is the type of market called consolidation. This. So whenever you see this type of market moving sideways without a clear direction, without bullish or bearish, do not trade for the day, because you never make money in this type of market. So when you see this type of market on your chart, do not trade for the day. Let me show you one more example to make things more clearer to you. We have a bearish downtrend here. The price is going down because it is creating lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So first, you have to identify the trend direction to analyze the chart on the H4 time frame. On the H4 time frame. Next, you want to mark up your key resistance level, because in the bearish downtrend, we want to mark up our key resistance level, because we want to sell on the key resistance level. So do not draw too many lines on your chart. It will only make you confused. Just draw only one line or two. That is enough. So here we have a key resistance level here. Yeah. Why do we draw our key resistance level here? It's because price reacted at this price point multiple times. 1, 2. So in this case, we want to go to H1 time frame. Let us go down to H1 time frame. Yeah, this is H1 time frame. Let us confirm if this is a strong key resistance level. Yeah guys, indeed this is a strong key resistance level, because when we look closely, price reacted at this price point multiple times. Just as you can see, it reacted at this price point multiple times. So this is a strong key resistance level. To consider a key level strong, it has to touch the price point more than one time. Yeah, this is a strong key resistance level. What do we do next? We want to wait for price to come back to retest our key resistance level. Let us wait for price to do so. We don't enter before price reaching our key resistance level. Always be patient enough to wait for price to reach your key level. Now, the price has reached our key resistance level. The next step is to go to 15 minutes time frame to get the confirmation. Then we enter. Let us go to 15 minutes time frame. Guys, always take your trades on the 15 minutes time frame, because that's where you get sniper entries, high risk to reward ratio. So when we look closely, we have bearish momentum, selling pressure. So here you can enter around here. Yeah, because price has given us bearish engulfing candlestick, too many bearish engulfing candlestick and selling pressure. So this shows us that price is now heading back down. Yes, you enter you place your stop loss on the 15 minutes time frame. We have a key support level right here, yeah. So you press your stop loss at this key support level. What is next? We want to wait for price to hit our TP. Let's wait for price to hit our TP. There we go. Analysis first, strategy second. If you understand the chart, your trading will become simple. Always trade with discipline. See you.